Today we're talking about game time, what it is, how it works in Florida, and most importantly, who is eligible and who is not. So let's break it down. Game time is the opportunity for inmates in Florida to shorten their sentence by showing good behavior, participating in rehabilitation programs, and achieving certain milestones while incarcerated. It's been a system in place since 1889 meant to encourage positive behavior and provide a path toward early release. There are several types of game time in Florida, and I'm going to break it down to you. Incentive game time, for example, is awarded monthly for good behavior and program participation. Meritorious game time is given for outstanding deeds like saving a life with a maximum of 60 days granted. Educational achievement game time. Well, this is earned by completing vocational programs or a GED, granted only once. Education gain time, granted for completing the mandatory literacy program, awarded 6 days of time off. So there's plenty of opportunity to get a reduction in your sentence. But not everyone is eligible for game time. For instance, those sentenced to life or with mandatory minimum sentences won't qualify. Certain crimes also block inmates from earning game time, like those covered by Florida's Prison Release Reoffender Punishment Act. This includes serious offenses like treason, murder, sexual battery, and carjacking. For those who do qualify, there's also the 85% rule. Since 1995, inmates must serve at least 85% of their sentence, even if they're earning game time. So if someone is sentenced to 10 years, for example, they might only be able to reduce their sentence by 1.5 years, ensuring they still serve the majority of the time. Now let's talk about this case of McMillan Gould, who was convicted of attempted sexual battery on a child under 12. Gould argued in court that because he was acquitted of actual sexual battery, he should still be eligible for game time. Recently, a state appeals court ruled in his favor, allowing Gould to be considered for early release. This decision sparked a lot of debate. Some judges argued that this ruling went against long-standing legal precedent and should have denied, especially given the severity of Gould's crime. But the court ultimately ruled that because Gould was convicted of attempted sexual battery, not the actual act, he was still eligible for game time. So who is eligible for game time in Florida? Inmates convicted of non-exempt crimes who show positive behavior or complete educational programs. But for those convicted of the most serious offenses, including murder, sexual battery, and treason, game time isn't an option. They'll serve their full sentence. Whether it's fair or not, the rules of game time play a significant role in Florida's prison system. As many court cases show, it's an ongoing conversation about punishment, rehabilitation, and public safety. For more updates on criminal justice topics, be sure to subscribe and make sure you find me on YouTube and Instagram. Who knows what's going to happen to TikTok. Love and light.